It's going about 6.
So
Actually,
that.
I was like leaving the switches
It's clear. The driving lane sucks. But there are some people going 40 and some people going 70.
Yeah, I had an employee that had an appointment in Rochester, and they left yesterday morning, drove 7 hours, and stopped in Jackson, Minnesota, because that's as far as they got in 7 hours.
I'm headed to Texas in the morning, so.
Are you going to?
Yeah, no,
Yeah. So there wasn't, if there wasn't traffic, probably go 65.
So it wasn't terrible then.
So,
Hey,
So I went to
there's a loader.
because I
He
know
uses one loader, one man, I just go load it, goes in the streets with it, he does parking. I don't know.
That moved over to this apartment, he's on the road. He said that's what does the street. We told you. Yeah, oh, yeah.
okay.
You can bring obviously.
He was a loader.
Susan's on her way.
Hi.
So nice to see people again.
Well, it didn't last long. I'm going to leave my coat right there.
I'm gonna talk to them. They for the lowest priority.
I know, I was like, hi, Michelle.
How you doing, Jen? All right.
What? I have 5 bedrooms.
I should have sent you that too. Susan and Jeff.
Yes. That was so sad.
That was like strong, did you email?
Well, it's probably my city, but I haven't checked. Smart.
Mark, I'm sorry, Mark.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, here's our pheasant friend.
Oh, my.
I saw their cellos again.
He's under. They don't know what to do, do they?
Oh, yeah, there's no place for it to go. But it was all the way up. Yeah. I bet, because there's no place for it to go.
It's good cover.
This one was lost.
16 was the last time they said we set a record. For this much snow was that record. My pen went wild.
Probably not the best day.
Steven, how are you?
I know. Like I just been
You get my check. No, I did not yet.
68. If anybody can
Didn't hand them out last week for snow removal. I'm not here yet. Now we're
You only gotta remember about 68 is the biggest snow drift for the last 3 weeks. That I was 6 years old, you go play on me. Well, we played on houses. Yep. We were able to walk up on house roofs on the drift.
Hey, you must have got okay, thank you.
Hey, quit complaining, you got dug out before me.
Did I really?
Well, yeah, I saw it go down here.
She Pebble Beach did?
Yeah.
Well, my driveway, well, I was told it would get cleared 3 days ago. They finally came this morning. Brian could have done it by the time they came.
Where? Dan Savers is also on Zoom on here, so everything will have to be a roll call vote since he's participating that way.
His Marty.
I'm not, he just said only if we needed for a forum, yeah. Yeah.
Happy New Year.
Are you calling, are you gonna call Marty or not?
No, because he said only if we needed for a forum.
I was hoping the minister showed up today because we had prayer.
No, we're doing okay.
All right. Call me in order to start with the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge
Allegiance States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Invocation, we don't have one, okay. Roll call, please.
Sabers,
He's online.
Rice,
Here.
Dosher,
Here.
McCardle,
Here.
Barrington, Allen,
Here.
Charks, Smith,
Here.
Sabers,
No, he's online, or he's on Zoom. He's joining us from
Yeah,
home.
he's on, he's just not unmuted yet. Said it's his first.
Okay,
Oh, here, I'm just gonna call him.
all right. You want me to wait?
Okay, yeah, I think you're unmuted, it's not working here. Can you disconnect your Zoom audio? Just mute it again. And I'll keep you on this phone, okay? Or just close it. And they just did roll call, so if you want to say you're here. Okay.
So Dan's joining us via phone. All right. Approval of consent agenda items. Items appearing on the consent agenda may be removed by a council member for discussion at the beginning of the formal agenda items. Is there anything you wish to remove?
Move to approve.
Motion by Mr. Allen. Second by Mr. Smith. Further discussion? Roll call.
Dosher,
Aye.
McCardle,
Aye.
Barrington, Allen, Charks, Smith,
Aye.
Sabers,
Aye.
Rice.
Aye.
Sorry, motion carries. Citizens input. If you need to address the mayor and member of city council on an item that was not on the agenda, excluding personnel items, please come forward to the podium, state your name and your concern. Presentation is limited to 3 minutes. Items will be considered, but no action will be taken this time. I want to start out by saying thank you to the plow operators. I understand there's a lot of frustration and a lot of issues going on, but this is an event we have not seen in a very long time. And they are working hard to get everybody done, out and moving and the roads cleared. Be patient with us. We're trying hard. I have had some people comment to me that we have cleared sidewalk or parking lots before streets. There is a payloader that is his sole job is to go around and clear the parking lots. The streets are being done. We have every one of our plows manned, and we're going forward. I thank them for what they're doing. They have had 3 straight weeks of 15-hour days, at least. So be patient with them and thank them when you see them. So
I actually appreciate you saying that. I was going to tell you that when I was a school teacher, there was a story that I would share with my class of little 5-year-olds on a day like today or during an event like this called Katie and the Big Snow. And the story is about the city of Geopolis that has a big snowstorm and everything shuts down. The hospital, the doctors can't get to the hospital to take care of the baby, and the fire department can't get out, and the police department can't get out, and the electrical department, everybody is shut down. And then the big snow plow goes out, and one by one, she goes and rescues all of these places, gets them all out so that they can all do their job. And Katie, the snow plow, is the one that saves the day. And I thought about that 1,000 times this weekend when people were complaining, and I was thinking, really, they're the heroes of this event. So our gratitude goes out to those people who've been working tirelessly. I read on Facebook of one of our snowplow drivers whose wife is homesick, and her neighbor was clearing her sidewalks. And she said, well, my husband is, my neighbor maybe does or doesn't know that her husband's out plowing away, but what he didn't know was that she was homesick and that the neighbor stepped up and cleaned their sidewalks for him. So anyway, I just think this is a great time to really appreciate the sense of community that we have and appreciate the people who are hard at work trying to get our city back where we need to be. So thanks to all of those who have been working so tirelessly.
Good.
Yeah,
One question with the basketball game tonight, are they going to open a walkway on the windrow across there?
Well, there's a mix that we'd prefer not to.
Not to.
Because
I was just
you can't
wondering.
see the pedestrians from the north,
I know, you can't.
coming across. We don't want anybody to get hit. So we would rather leave that windrow at that sidewalk. We will open up the intersections. I'll let Mr. Schrader speak to that.
Okay, I was
Yep.
just wondering, because people are going to park across there and walk and then,
I know. And we will do District A tonight, as far as we can, so, yep,
but the game's tonight at 5 o'clock.
right.
Yeah,
We will start when that is done.
okay.
It's a mess. Trying to get through this whole thing is
Because some people will probably try and walk over.
probably. I'm sure they will. And Mr. Greenway brought that up already. But my concern is if you do that and somebody is going north and you're coming from the west and they don't see you and you get hit, or if you're coming from the east headed west and somebody's coming from the south and they don't see you, I don't want somebody to get hit on the crosswalk. So
Probably going to stay.
it's going to stay as it is.
That's fine. That's just, maybe the public, go to the.
Right, we will do our best to have the cross intersections open so that they can walk there. It's a mess, bear with us. This is one of those things that's going to take a very long time to move. Obviously, we had a lot of vehicles that were getting stuck in the streets because they didn't want to follow the no travel advisory, and our snowplows had to wait for them to get moved. So it's been a fiasco. It's gone a lot slower than we had anticipated. We are moving as quickly as we can. So, and Mrs. Charks, I thought you were going to say your story was you told the kids you walked uphill both ways. Took one step forward, slid back two.
Well, it is true, but that wasn't the story.
Okay. Anybody else for citizens' input? Okay. Board of Adjustment, entertain a motion for City Council to recess Citizens Board of Adjustment. Motion by Mr. Rice, second by Mr. Cardle. Further discussion? All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Oh, we have to do roll call, I'm sorry. Roll call, please.
Allen. Charks. Smith.
Aye.
Sabers.
Aye.
Rice.
Aye.
Dosher. McCardle.
Aye.
Okay, motion carried. Action to set date for Board of Adjustment hearing 1/17/23. Florida Ceiling has applied for a variance permit for minimum setback of an off-site sign setback from a public park of 250 feet versus 300 feet, and minimum setback from right-of-way of 0 feet versus 10 feet located at 1301 West 15th. Legally described as Lot 1, Block 1, Westwood First Edition subdivision of the west half of Section 16, Township 103 North, Range 60 West, the 5th Prime Meridian, City of Mitchell, Davidson County, South Dakota. It is zoned highway business. Motion to set the date.
Move to set the date.
Motion by Mrs. Charks.
Second.
Second by Mr. Rice. Further discussion? Anybody in the audience wish to address this? All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, nay. Motion. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. This is going to be tough. Roll call.
Charks.
Aye.
Smith.
Aye.
Sabers. Rice.
Aye.
Dosher.
Aye.
McCardle.
Aye.
Allen.
Motion carries. Reconvene the City Council, entertain a motion Board of Adjustment to adjourn City Council, reconvene regular session.
So moved.
Motion by Mrs. Chark, second by Mr. Rice. Roll call, please.
Sabers.
Aye.
Rice.
Aye.
Dosher.
Aye.
McCardle.
Aye.
Allen. Charks.
Aye.
Smith.
Aye. Okay, motion carries. Hearing and action on the following alcohol license applications. On application, the Corn Palace Shrine Club for a special on-sale liquor license located in Masonic Temple for January 7th, 2023 for a cornhole tournament.
Mayor and Council, Chief Coster with the Police Department, we have no concerns about this application.
Move to approve.
Motion by Mr. Allen.
Second.
Second by Mr. Rice. Further discussion? Roll call.
Dosher.
Aye.
McCardle.
Aye.
Allen. Charks.
Aye.
Smith.
Aye.
Sabers.
Aye.
Rice.
Aye.
Motion carries. On application to transfer RL 5757 retail on-sale liquor license from Austin LLC doing business as Corn Palace Inn 1001 South Burr Street, Mitchell, to High Wings LLC, 40580 250th Street, Mitchell.
Mayor and Council, Chief Coster, we have no concerns of this application either.
Move to approve.
Motion by Mr. McCardle,
Second.
second by Mr. Rice. Further discussion? Roll call.
Allen. Charts.
Aye.
Smith.
Aye.
Sabers.
Aye.
Rice.
Aye.
Dosher. McCardle.
Aye.
Motion carries. Action to approve 2023 official depositories. Mrs. Bathke?
These are the list of the depositories for 2023. It's on regular agenda because of Councilmember Smith. Otherwise, it's just a normal consent agenda item, generally.
You going to abstain? Mr.
Move
Smith
to
will abstain.
approve the 2023 official depositories.
Motion by Mrs. Charks. Second by Mr. Allen. Further discussion? Roll call, please.
Sabers.
Aye.
Rice.
Aye.
Dosher. McCardle.
Aye.
Allen. Charts.
Aye.
Smith.
Abstain.
Motion carries. Entertain a motion, we are going to remove the motion to go into executive session because it's something that requires all the council members to be present for the executive session. It's in regard to information on TIFs and a little bit of, good way to put it, a little policy we want to discuss. I'll let you take it from here, Mr. Johnson, before I say something that's going to get me in trouble.
It would just be consideration of some of the legal aspects of considering future TIFs before we would bring some type of action back to a more regular meeting.
We'll do it in the next meeting, the second meeting in January. So, no, it's not time sensitive at all, so, okay? With that, we're adjourned. Thank you for coming.
Out of here.
Thanks, Dan.
12:12?
That's your phone.